This week we provide raw material update on Chinese processing and continue reporting on product availability in the North American markets. Starting with raw materials in China, and the main issues interrupting supply are delays and backups as vessels are anchored outside Dalian, awaiting COVID testing and disinfecting, resulting in stronger pricing across the board. The vessels are full of Pollock, salmon, and Pacific cod, where large packers are reporting that they have been waiting for salmon for over 2 months and that they will also be out of Pollock in a few weeks. On a note about COVID vaccinations, in China, Tradex Foods inspectors who are considered frontline workers are now in line to receive COVID vaccinations as certain vaccines start to roll out around the world. As demand on Pollock continues to build, raw materials pricing continues to climb to levels similar to the same time last year, where it's currently at $1,450 a metric ton. For salmon, as the global supply of salmon continues to be strained, China raw materials pricing have increased to $3,800 per metric ton for pinks and $4,500 per metric ton for chums. For Pacific cod, as we forecasted an upward trend since October, China raw materials pricing is now up to $3,300 a metric ton for Russian longline and $2,900 for trawl cod. Moving on to haddock, and with supply so short, China raw materials pricing have now hit $3,200 a metric ton, compared to $2,500 a metric ton that it was in August and September. Pricing for haddock moving into Chinese New Year remains to be highly unpredictable, but the determining factor will ultimately be how much haddock gets harvested. Moving on to product availability in North American markets, and our recommendation is to purchase ahead of the curve on whichever products you can get your hands on, as Chinese New Year closures and Lent are just around the corner. For Dungeness Crab, with the Washington, Oregon, and California fisheries delayed until mid-December, we don't expect to see any new season supply until after Christmas. There may be some relief in markets close to British Columbia, Canada, as BC fishermen continue to harvest Dungeness, but we expect supplies to become tight. For halibut, offers on frozen halibut will be very limited, and we are sending a warning out now that the prices are going to rise for the next month or two. If you are a sockeye buyer, our recommendation is to continue to buy for your needs, forecasting for what you will need until the new season arrives, which will be around August 2021. For now, we recommend purchasing what you can find at the pricing you have been buying at this year. Despite the wild salmon shortages the market experienced this year, we are the salmon experts and can help you secure your salmon requirements. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This has been Robert Ryerson reminding you to stay safe, buy smart, and eat more seafood.